this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. And that one results in 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They run once more with Dillon. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Cook up the gut. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And now a timeout coming from the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Singletary. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And now they'll throw with Allen. He'll buy some time right. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. On play action, Allen. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Sammy Watkins, 95 yards. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. And this line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. Eluding the print, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Now Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On first down, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. 48 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So all even at 7 now as they... About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers lets it fly deep for Cobb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. They'll go up the middle. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Allen off the play fake. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. 2nd and 16. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is caught. It's Davis. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. On 2nd and goal. Allen to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a well-paced drive. They were able to calmly take it down the field, and then they finished the half with 3 points.
Yeah, and that's what's commonly known as playing the 2-for-1 game, right? Being able to get the points at the end of the half, knowing you're getting the ball to start the second half, gives you a chance to go out and double what you got done in the first half.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We got trips up here.
Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And this one is incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. Finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Allen going to throw. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 36 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. The quarterback dropped, had the deep ball in his eyes, threw it out there. Perfect pass. Really nice play.
Is that the one they drew up for us in their production meeting and told us to be on the lookout for?
Yes, it was.
Boy, I think that he threw it better than they drew it up. That was fantastic.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers wide open as Watkins. He's got him. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Now that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
From the 44, Allen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So they'll line up losing 5 yards on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Now Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll run on first down with Singletary. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Allen on third. And
when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch. But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Rodgers flushed out right. He's got a man complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Steps away to his left. That one into the hands of Watkins downfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Rolling to his... And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Packers have taken a 4th-quarter lead. Back to throw, Rodgers. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From the 10. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Now Allen. He gets this complete to Diggs. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Allen, got to have this one. And that's complete to McKenzie. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Throwing is Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie. Now the Bills will use the second of their time. Here's Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and the Bills have just The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play field now for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We know he has a lot of confidence. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Rodgers to throw once more. Open man, this is Lewis. Yards. And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make series with the intent of shutting them down.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. And they're going to mark. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. They held him to
get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Fournette once more on 2nd down.
A huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Maybe a yard to the 29. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Brady going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. The Packers D comes up with a big stop. So there.
The big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Now a play fake. Rodgers dancing to his left. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. They're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a first down carry by Jones. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization, from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
Got a man, that's Lazard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
26. Jump out.
Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones from 10 yards out. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
There he goes, left side. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action. Now Rodgers. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. 1 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Jones.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Second down and goal. Rodgers eluding the pressure right.
A check down here to Jones.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen coming out.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Fields this way up at the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On 1st down, Brady. And it's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to get...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Jones. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Rodgers on the return. Ooh, with a juke. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Dillon again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
On play action, Rodgers. Touchdown!
Robert Tonyan
from 4 yards out.
And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3.
And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
On 3rd down, Barkley. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route.
He rifles one. Yard line, that's where they'll take over. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.